Hey, John C. Luna here, and if you're looking to start podcasting, when I originally started, I got a inexpensive mixing board which had two XLR inputs. And an XLR input are those pretty big microphone jacks that have three pins in them. This is what the professionals use, whether they're on stage or on a radio or recording studio. Now, I still have that mixing board and I occasionally do use it, but for the most part, I wanted to show you this is called a Zoom H6. And what I really like about is it is really easy to operate. You turn it on, you have buttons here to turn on which mic you want on. And if you look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those microphone inputs. There's also dials here, so I can turn down one and turn up another, meaning if you're interviewing someone and someone has the mic right next to them while someone has the mic out here and they're talking really low while someone's yelling into the mic like this, it records each of the tracks individually. So you can take the loud volume voice and lower it, and the lower voice and make it louder, and it is fairly easy to do with some free software. I use Audacity to do my mixing. Couple little things about this is I do absolutely know it works on 4 AA batteries, which I know some people are like, oh my God, why didn't I put a lithium in here? I don't know. It also has, depending on which model you get, mics like this, which will fit onto the top. And these are really good for either doing direct mics like that. I've also set it in a room on a tripod facing a direction. Let's see, this one gave me that as well as another mic, and I usually end up using this one because it does record in stereo. But I usually use this to point at someone in case I need to do a recording. A couple things, it does do something called phantom power, which means some of these microphones that you will plug into these ports here require a power source. That's why you may have bought a mic and plugged it in and thought it was broken because it didn't work. You go through the menu and you turn on phantom power and all of a sudden it works and everything's great. Let's see, it's easy to turn on, turn off. Oh, another feature. I like that it just uses a standard SD card. So when I'm done, I can either pop this and put it into my computer. Let's put that back in there. Or there is a little jack here on the side so I can do a USB connection and pull the files over to my computer. I really didn't have a whole lot of sound experience when I got this. I had to look up a lot, and it was really easy to use. It's really light and portable. It has the 4 connections, which, again, I'm mentioning I love. What I wanted to say was, besides having these mics that go on top, there is an attachment that will go here that will add on 2 more of these on the side. So you can record up to 6 different tracks. What I mean by a track is I can put 6 mics in there and have 6 people on different mics, and it will record a file for each one of them so we can adjust their voices. And perhaps if someone's sitting next closer to like a refrigerator that's humming, there's ways of doing noise reduction. These run, depending on the kit you get, from $3 to about $450. If you're going to do any road work, traveling with it, they are extremely worth it. I want to also show you, I've had mine now for, say, almost 3 years, and it came in a little case like this. I highly recommend it because it's a fantastic piece of equipment, and I haven't, by putting it in the case, there's been no damage to it. I have brought it to conventions, I've brought it on road trips, I've done most of our recordings off of there, and there's even some features in there I know I still haven't explored yet. I haven't gone through the entire book, but to get started, it's really simple. I highly recommend it. I know a lot of professionals use this. I'll even sometimes, if I'm doing a video like this, I will record on the Zoom. That way I can get maybe a lapel mic on people, and then I'll go ahead and sync up the audio later in another software, whether it's like iMovie or Premiere. So as far as a recommendation, my Zoom is an absolute must for us to do our podcast. So thank you.